let me tell you a story about courage, faith, and how one woman's bravery saved an entire nation. This is the story of Esther, a Jewish girl who became a queen in a faraway land called Persia. Sounds like a fairy tale, right? But it's all true. Esther was an orphan, raised by her cousin Mordecai. Life wasn't easy, but Mordecai loved her like his own daughter. Now, here's where things get interesting. One day, the king of Persia, King Xerxes, decided he needed a new queen. So, he held let's call it a royal beauty contest. Women from all over the empire were brought to the palace, and Esther was one of them. The king noticed, out of all the women, he chose Esther to be his queen. Can you imagine an orphaned Jewish girl becoming queen of the most powerful empire at the time? But here's the catch, no one knew she was Jewish. Mordecai told her to keep it a secret. Why? Because Jews weren't exactly popular in Persia back then. Now, let's talk about Haman. Here's the villain of our story. Haman was a high-ranking official who absolutely hated the Jews, especially Mordecai. Why? Because Mordecai refused to bow down to him. And boy, did that make Haman angry. So angry, in fact, that he came up with a terrifying plan. He convinced the king to sign a decree ordering the destruction of all Jews in the empire. Yes, you heard that right, all of them. When Mordecai heard about this, he was devastated. He sent a message to Esther. You have to do something. Go to the king and beg him to save our people. But Esther was scared. Going to the king without an invitation? That was a big no-no. People could be executed for that, even the queen. But Mordecai's response was powerful. He said, Esther, maybe you were made queen for such a time as this. Wow, that hit her hard. She realized this wasn't just about her, it was about her people, her purpose. So, Esther did the bravest thing she'd ever done. She prayed, fasted, and then went to the king without being invited. Can you imagine how her heart must have been pounding? But the king, he welcomed her. He held out his golden scepter, sparing her life. Phew! Now, Esther was smart. She didn't just blurt out, Haman's evil, save my people. No, she invited the king and Haman to a banquet. Then, at the second banquet, she revealed everything. My king, someone is trying to destroy me and my people. The king was shocked. Who would do such a thing? He demanded. Esther pointed to Haman. It's him. Talk about a plot twist. The king was furious. Haman was arrested and, well, let's just say, justice was served. The king then issued a new decree allowing the Jews to defend themselves. And they did. Esther's bravery saved her people. So, what's the lesson here? Esther didn't think she was special, but she stepped up when it mattered most. She trusted God, faced her fears, and made a huge difference. And you know what? You can too. Who knows? Maybe you're here for such a time as this. Thanks for watching, and remember, your courage can change the world. See you next time.